Hey there, dog lovers. Ever wondered if you're accidentally hurting your furry friend's feelings? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the secret world of dog emotions. We're talking about those little things we do that might seem totally normal to us, but to our four-legged besties, total bummer. So, grab your pup, grab a snack, and get ready to become the best dog parent ever. And don't forget to like and comment after the first chapter. Let me know what you think. Okay, first up, we've got the classic ignoring your dog. You know the drill. You're busy scrolling through your phone or catching up on the latest drama. But while you're off in La La Land, your poor pup is sitting there like, hello? Remember me? Dogs are crazy intuitive. They feed off your energy. And when you're not giving them any, it's like their little world just gets a whole lot less sparkly. So put down the phone, step away from the computer, and give your furry friend some good old-fashioned love. Trust me, those puppy dog eyes will thank you for it. Plus, it's a scientific fact that petting dogs releases endorphins. And endorphins make you happy. It's a win-win situation. Next up, we're tackling the ever-important issue of playtime. Or should I say, the lack thereof. Listen, I get it. Life gets busy. You've got errands to run, deadlines to meet, and sometimes you just want to veg out on the couch. But guess what? Your dog needs to play. It's like their version of going to the gym, catching up with friends, and indulging in a little retail therapy all rolled into one. And when they don't get enough playtime, all that pent-up energy has to go somewhere, right? Cue the zoomies at 3 a.m., the chewed-up furniture, and the general air of canine chaos. Playtime is bonding time. It's a chance for you and your furry best friend to connect, communicate, and just have some good old-fashioned fun together. So put on your play clothes, grab that slobbery tennis ball, and get ready to unleash your inner child. Your dog will thank you for it. Alright, let's talk about something a little serious. Yelling at your dog. I know, sometimes they can be real little stinkers. They eat your shoes, bark at the mailman, and have accidents on the rug. But here's the thing, yelling at your dog, not cool. Dogs don't speak English. They don't understand why you're suddenly transforming into a human foghorn. All they know is that their favorite person in the world is making scary noises, and it freaks them out. It's like if someone started speaking to you in a language you didn't understand, but with a lot more volume and spit. Instead of losing your cool, think like a dog trainer. Positive reinforcement, people. It's all about rewarding the good behavior and redirecting the bad. So next time your furry little monster is about to do something they shouldn't, distract them with a toy, give them a command they know, or just try to remain calm. Remember, patience is a virtue, especially when you're dealing with a creature who thinks sniffing butts is a perfectly acceptable form of greeting. Leaving them alone for too long. Okay, this one's a heartbreaker. Leaving your dog alone for too long. We've all been there. Work, school, social obligations. Sometimes life just gets in the way. But before you start planning your next extended solo adventure, remember this. Dogs are pack animals. They crave companionship, and being left alone for long periods can be a major downer for them. Imagine this. You're a dog. You've spent all day, every day with your human, playing, cuddling, and generally living your best life. Then, one day, your human leaves, and doesn't come back for hours and hours. You're all alone, with nothing to do but stare at the door. Now, I'm not saying you have to quit your job and become a full-time dog walker, but it's important to be mindful of how much time your dog is spending solo. If you know you're going to be gone for a while, try to arrange for a dog walker, pet sitter, or even a friend or family member to check in on your furry pal. And when you're home, make sure to shower them with love, attention, and maybe even a little extra playtime to make up for lost time. Not giving treats. Let's be real. Is there anything more motivating than a tasty treat? Dogs take their treats very, very seriously. Treats are like currency in the canine world. They're a way to show your dog you love them, to reward them for good behavior, and to bribe them into doing things they might not otherwise be so keen on. So, when you're stingy with the treats, you're not just withholding deliciousness, you're withholding love. Now, I'm not saying you should let your dog turn into a four-legged garbage disposal. Too many treats can lead to health problems, but a few well-timed treats throughout the day, that's just good parenting, my friends. So stock up on those tasty morsels and get ready to spoil your furry friend rotten. They deserve it. Changing their routine. Dogs are creatures of habit. They like routine. They thrive on predictability. So when you go and shake things up, it can throw them for a loop. Think about it. You know how you feel when your favorite coffee shop closes early or your go-to takeout place changes their menu. It's disorienting, right? Well, that's kind of how dogs feel when their routine gets disrupted. Suddenly their world isn't so predictable anymore. They don't know when to expect their walks, their meals, or their cuddle time. And that can be stressful for a dog. Now, I'm not saying you can never change your dog's routine. Life happens, and sometimes adjustments need to be made. But if you can, try to do it gradually. Give your dog time to adjust to the new normal, and be patient with them while they're figuring things out. And most importantly, don't underestimate the power of consistency. Dogs thrive on knowing what to expect, so once you've established a routine, stick to it as much as possible. Your dog will thank you for it, and you'll both be happier for it. Not enough walks. Last but not least, let's talk about walks, or more specifically, not enough walks. Walks are like the holy grail of dogdom. They're a chance for your furry friend to stretch their legs, explore the world, and sniff all the good sniffs. So when you deny your dog their daily constitutional, you're not just depriving them of physical activity, you're depriving them of mental stimulation. And a bored dog is a recipe for disaster. They'll find ways to entertain themselves, and trust me, you might not like the results. Chewed up furniture, barking at squirrels, digging up your prize-winning roses. These are just a few of the things that can happen when a dog is chronically underwalked. Now I know what you're thinking. But Jenna, I have a yard. My dog can just run around in there. And while it's true that a yard can provide some much-needed space to roam, it's not a substitute for a good old-fashioned walk. Thanks for watching. So, there you have it, folks. 7 things that might be secretly upsetting your dog. Remember, our furry friends rely on us to understand their needs, even when they can't tell us directly. By being mindful of these common canine woes, we can strengthen our bonds with our dogs and make sure they live their happiest, tail-wagging-est lives. If you found this video helpful, make sure to click the video on the screen to continue watching more awesome content. Your dog will thank you.